Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be another Project Pan update. This is my second Project Pan update and my third Project Pan video altogether. It has again been 3 months, but I guess that's just how things are rolling with this Project Pan. But I have made quite a bit of progress and finished a few things, so I'm excited to share those with you today. I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'll begin with the things that I've completely finished up, or finished up in my books at least. I completely finished up this Wet n Wild Natural Finish facial spray. It's a setting spray. There's like barely anything left in here. I feel like maybe I could do one more spray. I'll try. It's just like at that point where there's barely anything in there and you just get spittle all over your face. So that was not worth it. This is all finished up and I'm going to let this dry now. I got this fan when I was in the Philippines a few years ago, and I always love using it when I use setting spray. It really speeds the process up. And it's so pretty, look at it. So yeah, I finished this all up, so now I can put this in my makeup empties. Another thing I finished is this Hydrating Spackle Primer by Laura Gellar, and this is all done. I can squeeze a little bit more out, but I used this today and it made my skin sting, so I think it is past its prime, but it's like pretty much basically all used up. I can barely squeeze any out. I think I would get maybe like 1 or 2 more uses out of this before it's like completely finished, but because it's stung my face today, I'm just gonna call it good. I have been using this for a really long time. It's very old, so I'm ready to have it out of my collection, but I feel good because I did practically finish this up. And now I can move on and continue using the other primer that I put into my project pan. Alright, so a pan update for the Butter Bronzer. There is quite a bit of pan in this now. I'm pretty proud of it. So this is what the pan looks like now on the Butter Bronzer. It's pretty significant and I still really enjoy using this. I always love the way my makeup turns out when I use this product. And I have been taking progress pictures of this, so I'll make sure to put that up on the screen. But I still really enjoy this. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this once I'm finished with it because I just have so many other bronzers that I'm getting through, and I've had a good experience with this and I'm just ready to move on to something else. But the progress on that is really good. It is, of course, the bronzer that I'm wearing today. I have it on my cheeks, on my forehead. I also have it all over my eyes, kind of as my eyeshadow today as well. And I don't know if you can tell, but I tried to like contour my nose with the bronzer as well, just to get as much use out of it as possible. But I still really love the way that this looks on my face. Another pan update is my Phytosurgence Dew of Dawn. I unintentionally put this into my project pan because I just unintentionally hit pan on it. But I just want to show the progress in these videos because I still continually use it on a day-to-day basis and I'm still getting a lot of pan. So that's what the pan looks like now, and I will also make sure to put updates somewhere on the screen as well of the progress, because I have been taking a few progress pictures of this as well. But this is still a go-to highlighter for me. Whenever I don't know what to wear, I always gravitate towards this one. So I'm really enjoying this one, and I have it on my face today with a combination of another highlighter that I've decided to add to my project pan. This is a mini of the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. Just one of these like travel size ones, but I opened this up and I saw that there was quite a big dent in it. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters, so I use it a lot and I really love it. And I noticed that there was a dent in it like I mentioned before, so I was like, oh, I should put this in my project pan because I'm sure I can finish this up. So this is what it looks like now. I don't know if you'll be able to see the dip in there, but there is quite a big dent in this, and I feel like I'm going to hit pan like right in the middle of it very, very soon. This is also what I have as my highlighter today, and I also put it on my eyes, my inner corner, and then my cheekbones, so I am gleaming today, which I haven't been using highlighters like this in a while, except for my Makeup by Mario one, which I recently got and I really like. And I just miss looking so glowy like this, like extra glowy. So I'm excited to keep using that. And then I also have this Maybelline Fit Me Powder. There is no significant progress on this. I feel like you really won't be able to see it. Yeah, I just feel like it's hard to see the progress in this, but I feel like when I look at it, I can see that there is quite a bit of progress because I kind of see the ridges of the pan above the powder a little bit more, if you know what I mean. So that's the powder I'm using today. There's definitely progress going on, and I'm going to keep using it to hopefully hit pan on it soon, but that's what the powder looks like. And the blush I'm wearing today that's part of my project pan is my Tower 28 Magic Hour blush. This one right here. I have not been taking any progress pictures of this at all because I just feel like it's hard to tell, but now I feel like you can kind of see progress on this. There's like a little bit of a dip in there, and I don't think I'm gonna hit pan anytime soon, but I feel like I should definitely start taking progress pictures now because soon I feel like you will be able to tell the difference between pictures, whereas before it was like it made no difference at all. So that's what that looks like. And I don't know if I mentioned, but that's the blush I'm wearing today as well. And for my base, I have my Glossier concealers, which I'm trying to pan as well. I had a goal of trying to finish this by the end of the year, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. I can still try and work towards that, but there's still so much product left in both of these that I don't know if I'll be able to finish them, but I definitely will be able to make a bigger dent in them for sure. So this is what they both look like right now. You can't really tell face on how much I've used, but when I kind of lean them to the side and get this angle, you can definitely see that a ton of this has been used in both of them. And I definitely want to finish these up because I still really enjoy using both of them. I always really love the way that my base turns out when I use these. So it's not something I'm hate panning. I'm currently not hate panning any, well, just kidding. I'm hate panning two things at the moment. But that's the progress on the concealers. I feel like it looks really good, and I'm still going to try and hit the goal of using them up by the end of the year, but if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to be too disappointed because I know that there's still a lot of product left. And what I've added as well to my base is these two Glossier Perfecting Skin Tints. I just have been using them both at the same time, so what I do is I put both of these on my face and then I layer them with the Glossier Skin Tints as my foundation as well, because these don't give me too much coverage at all, so I feel like the layering helps with using the product up. And I can't really show you how much I've used up on these because it really takes a long time to settle towards the bottom, and so I'll just be able to tell you once they're used up. I can shake them for you though. I never know if that's helpful, but that's that one, and this is the other one. That's not helpful at all. Anyway, they're both like 2/3 of the way full. I still have quite a bit left in both of these. These are also really old, so I need to finish them up and get them out of my collection. I've already repurchased it, which I need to stop purchasing backups before I even finish another thing. It just needs to, I need to stop doing that. So those are the base products that I have and the progress on that. And for the primer, I have the No Pore Blem Primer by Touch in Soul. This is what it looks like. I haven't made a ton of progress on this either. I just have a couple progress pictures I can show you here, but it looks like about a third is used up, so that's what the progress looks like on this one right now. I'm not loving using this, and I did try using a brush today to apply it, and I think I prefer that because the thing that I don't like about this is, as I've mentioned in my last project pan update, is the texture of it really creeps me out. So I'm definitely going to start using a brush and continue using a brush when I apply this, because it just makes the application a lot more enjoyable, or I guess a lot less creepy. So that is this. It does help with makeup and smoothing my skin out though, but it's not my favorite primer. And then for the brow product, this is taking forever to finish, but I'm so close. I thought I'd finish by now, but I'm not there yet, but I'm very, very close. This is the Stay It VT Cosmetics brow pencil. It's one of those larger triangle pencils, which I have mentioned that I don't like the shape of these when doing my brows. It's just too much product. My brows turn out really, really dark when I do my brows with this, and I just don't really love it. So I'm pretty close to finishing this. I just have a little nub left, and I haven't taken any progress photos for this, which is unfortunate, but I started today, so you'll be able to see like this and then what it looks like when it's finished, basically, because I feel like I'll finish this by my next update. And then I have two more products. So this is the Milani Little Baby Wax Pencil for the eyebrows. I really like this. I do wish that they came out with more products like this, because I feel like they're really easy to use. I feel like Essence just came out with something very similar to this, but I feel like I'm going to be calling this done pretty soon. Maybe have 2 more uses or 2 more sharpens left of this, but this is what this looks like currently. I just have a tiny little nub left, and I might even call this done today because I can barely sharpen it anymore. But I do have like 1 more use left of this. And finally, something I wanted to add to my project pan is this lip gloss, which is almost done. I took it out the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, there's barely any left in this, and I didn't even realize. It was like up to this 8 mark, and now it's down to here. So I'm just gonna finish this up and add it to my project pan because it's practically almost done anyway. It hasn't all settled to the bottom, but you can see that there's probably like 3 more uses out of this before I completely finish it up. And these are my all-time favorite glosses. I think I've finished maybe like 3 or 4 of these tubes of different shades, but this is the shade Fearless by Tower 28 in their lip jellies. And I'm wearing the gloss right now. I'll actually add a little bit more. And that's what that looks like. So I have a couple things that I think I'm going to finish. This one, the brow gel or brow wax, and then the brow pencil. I have a feeling I'm going to finish all of these by my next update, which hopefully will be next month and not 3 months from now. And then I think I'm going to hit pan on this highlighter. I hope I hit pan on it by the next update. That would be really cool. And then the other things I'm just going to make more progress on. Hopefully finish the Glossier concealers, but I don't want to push myself to do that. I'm just hoping that I do that. But yeah, that's everything. I added a few things to the project pan, but not too many. I don't feel too overwhelmed with this collection. And also an update. I think in my last video I added like a few bronzers and a powder from Too Faced Cosmetics, but I ended up decluttering all of that. So those are all gone. They were also very old, so I needed to get rid of them anyway. But yeah, that's the update. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks on capturing my progress, because I know a lot of people use marker on their products, but I'm not really into marking up my products like that. So if you have any other tips, I was thinking of maybe using some washi tape on this. I don't know how you feel about that. If you could give me some advice on that, that would be really helpful. Or if pictures are okay for all of you and you're happy with just pictures, or if you want me to tape it, I'm happy to do either of those. But just let me know what you want and I'll start doing that. If you're doing a project pan, how is yours going? Have you fallen off and stopped using them, or are you doing really well and using up all the products? I would love to know how your project pan is going if you have one currently happening. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or evening wherever you are. Make sure to leave any comments or questions down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye!